Men, their dream of running a successful food truck business and life. We invite you along to join Josh and Skippy on this journey. This is Monday Morning Food Truck.
Good morning, Sticky.
Good smoker morning, Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
Shoving some pork butts.
Wrapping pork butts in the butcher paper. I don't think I've ever seen that.
There. How are you this fine morning?
Oh. What's the point? Is the point of butcher paper for pork butts again just same thing as brisket, the bark?
Yeah. Yep.
They look good.
You're not going to steam it, so it's not going to get as mushy in some of those parts. Stay a little meatier.
Meteor.
Yeah.
Full of meat. How am I doing? Moderately fair. Thank you for asking.
Excellent.
Yourself?
I'm doing great. Did you beat me last week in sales?
I don't think so. I think you were much ahead of me, I believe.
Well, if you count my Aetna that we've already been paid for, but didn't put on the books, then yeah. Sure.
Well, I count Monday to Sunday, and no, we were down 19% from last week, or from the week prior. So,
yeah, restaurant was definitely a roller coaster. Our dinners continue to underperform. Lunches continue to be.
We had our best Saturday and Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday was hopping. I mean, hopping.
Good. We picked up a little bit at night, but we're still well below what we had been doing on Saturdays before 2 weeks ago. You know, the last 2 Saturdays and Fridays have been honestly slow.
Has there been any events around that have maybe pulled people away?
In the, greater Grand Rapids area? Yeah, I'm sure, but, it's a metro area of 1 million people.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I don't.
You'd think there'd still be, 50 people for us.
Nah.
The Food Truck Fridays, Acrisure, the amphitheater had its grand opening.
Yeah, I saw that. That's big. It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. So that was going on during Food Truck Friday. We killed it Food Truck Fridays. And they did $3,000 in about 2.5 hours, or no, 3 hours and 15 minutes or something like that.
Wow.
So
now, how far is that away from the shop?
What's that?
How far is that away from your shop?
Oh, 20 minutes.
So if they were running out, do you refill from the shop?
Yeah. Surely did. I ran food down to them an hour in. So, yeah, they started at 5. By 6 o'clock, I was running food down to them.
Wow. That's awesome.
Just because, you go with a hot hand, and that's the cool thing, The restaurant was pretty slow.
You go with whatever's selling.
Yep. And then, between the two, we pretty much ran out of everything. So
good.
Yeah, I think we were just under. I think we did 5,800 between the two of them. So, not a bad day for straight sales, no catering. I'll take that. Really, we should have. The restaurant had been doing high 3s, low 4s on Fridays alone, so we're definitely still under where we want to be.
Yeah.
The truck's making money.
As long as something's making money.
Yeah. Yeah, just got to figure out the restaurant part and figure out why people don't want to come here at night anymore? If that's a staff issue or what?
Well, you don't think it's a staff issue, do you?
Could be.
I mean,
If it's the food's not good, the service isn't as good, the atmosphere is not as good at night. Makes sense, wouldn't it?
guess you got to work a night shift to figure that out, huh?
When we've been up for the last 3 weeks on lunches and down the last 3 weeks on dinners.
Yeah, it could be. I would hope not. I hope it's just. I would hope it's just a an anomaly. Yeah.
Well, what point does an anomaly become a trend?
That I can't tell you. I can tell you that I finally had a barbecue competitor comment on one of my Facebook posts yesterday and call me a joke.
Yeah. Made a joke, or you're taking it as a joke? Or they said
he called me a joke.
Oh,
yes.
Well, that's nice.
So, yeah, I thought so. And then so I had, so of course I responded to it. I said, "What's so funny?" And then I'm like, "Oh, quick review of your profile. I now know who you are, or why you might say that. I don't knock your business. I would appreciate you not knocking mine." And so I went back through some of his posts, and he was making fun of the rib burn that we did in February. That he wasn't there. I'm like, he's like, "They're having a rib burn. Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm like, listen, he's not a very pleasant fellow from whatever. I've only met him once.
Doesn't seem like it.
No, we're like 5 miles. We're 5 miles from each other.
5 miles?
Yeah.
That's close enough to be a direct competitor.
Yeah, he is from my shop. Directions. Sorry, he's 8.3 miles. 11 minutes. But we're pretty different. He operates kind of a roadside place. Literally, it looks like an old trailer. Everything is just doused with sauce. But I had some of my customers come and say that wasn't a good move of him to make those comments.
Well, no, of course not. But yeah, whatever. People are idiots.
People are idiots. Sometimes I love idiots.
Say what?
I said sometimes I love idiots.
Yeah, they're good for entertainment. Sometimes.
I love trolls.
We had a comment on a post, and then either Facebook hit it all on its own, or Chris did.
Oh.
But I responded. I replied to the comment after I unhit it, and then she replied again, and I went back to go see it, and her comment was gone, and it was hidden again.
Oh.
But Chris doesn't usually hide things unless yeah, it's not what we usually do. We just kind of let things be. But she came in, she got a to-go order, and food was good, was pretty good, but there was no sauce on the meat, and I was told it was on the side, and in her comment, she wrote in parentheses, "I didn't look."
Oh.
And then continued to talk about how she had to use her store-bought barbecue sauce that she has from Aldi. So no big real loss, but didn't get any of that barbecue flavor without the sauce on the meat.
Oh.
like smoke and seasoning and meat.
Yeah.
But whatever. So, and then when I responded, I said, well, why didn't you look for the sauce if they told you it was in the bag? Her reply was, I did look. Okay.
I swear, squirrel moment, these scam emails that I've received a business manager partner request from Facebook are really getting out of control.
Yeah. Maybe lots of like partnership things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is 100% scam.
Ooh, that's still in.
Oh.
Let me go grab a chair. I'll be right back.
Oh, Josh is grabbing a chair. Yeah, so we had a relatively okay week. Wednesday and Thursday kind of slow. Picked up Friday. Saturday was banging. We had I think we had our best restaurant day ever between the old location and new location. And Sunday, I think we had probably one of the best days for a Sunday at either location. So
yeah, we were dead Sunday.
Really?
And I don't know if that has anything to do with the piss poor service people got on Mother's Day.
What?
No, it was terrible.
What do you mean it was terrible?
We had 25 plus minute ticket times.
Really?
There may have been some raised voices between front of house and back of house. That's what happens when I take a day off.
That's not good, Josh. Let's talk about it. What was the main issue? I guess why was it so different from any other busy day?
Newer people, not the speediest of teams on hand on the back of house, which caused some frustrations with some front of house people.
I see.
Yeah.
And was your manager there to manage?
Sure.
Sounds like they managed pretty well.
We are working on making sure that we set the tone and not escalate the tone.
Yes. There's only one tone. There's only one tone.
Yeah. So this is not the first time that this has happened where voices have been raised. So there's been a couple other instances in the evenings.
Really?
Yeah. So including on Saturday night. So.
Okay.
Or Friday night, or one of those nights. Saturday night. Which resulted in somebody being sent home. Well, from what I've heard from both sides of the story, he was sent home. He heard her. But I asked her, because I did not let each of them know that I was talking to the other one. Amongst the 4 billion text messages I got between 6:18 and 7 o'clock.
Jesus.
Yeah, she had said that she had yelled across the parking lot that he can punch out and go, and she'd see him tomorrow. So I had asked her did he walk out or did you send him home? And she's like, I'm not sure. I think he heard me.
I think he heard me.
Yes, yell across the parking lot that he could go.
That's probably not a good thing.
No, I mean, it's better outside than inside with our lobby full of people that the person taking orders could hear every single word being raised in a raised voice at the front counter.
Oh.
That was happening in the back of house.
Oh. So. That's a good 20 feet away.
It's 50 feet away.
Being generous or being less generous. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the days when running a food truck was so much simpler.
Again,
first of all, who is Pam yelling at?
Lunches are all up. Dinners are down. Is this all a coincidence? It's hard not to make a
So have you had staffing changes?
no, the two people that were involved Saturday night have been there since the start. There may be some staffing changes.
I guess what I meant by staffing changes, like, have you had new people do the evening shift that have not done the evening shift?
No. That was all crew that's there normally on the evenings.
So it's hard to. Sorry, going off what we were talking about off the clock there. Oh, there we are. Okay, we're jumping.
Good morning, Bernie. Good morning, friend.
Oh, good morning, peoples. How we can't really say it was a like lunches are up because it's the same people, dinners are down because it's the same people, because you were having great dinners with the same
new people. We've had more new people during lunches than we have had during dinners.
Correct. So it's like, so you've had the same people that you've had really good dinners with are now not necessarily having those good dinners. So have they got to know each other now a little bit, and now they don't particularly like each other so much now?
And I don't care.
No, it's just fucking annoying.
We can still act like adults and communicate.
Adults?
Yes.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
Not in the restaurant business.
Other than when we got to pay bills and shit.
So yeah.
Then. Well, good news is I didn't have to throw away any under temp food this week. So that was
excellent.
Good.
Congratulations. All that was coming off my 4 days stretch that I had a total of 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Edna kicked her ass, didn't it?
It was a long week. We had a corporate event for Acrisure on Tuesday for 180 of their people, along with normal services. Then Etna Wednesday, Thursday, 400 a piece. So I cooked 14 cases of wings in 2 nights.
How did you not run out of warmer space?
I have 3 total warmers, 2 in the restaurant, 1 on the truck, and I have 9 Cambro hot boxes.
Okay. Yep. I'm about to go buy another warmer today.
If I had space in the restaurant, we'd have another one in here. But I can't. At this point, I can't find the space to put one. So, but we're working on it.
I was going to say you could turn down one of the smokers to $1.50 and be okay, but that's about it.
But we're using them.
No.
As soon as they're clear in the morning, the meat goes on for the next day. So the only time they're empty is overnight right now, and that's only for 6 hours. So, and on Etna days, they're not empty at all. They're running full bore, nonstop. I do wish I had it this week.
Gas bill for that.
Bet you it's not bad. Those don't use that much.
My electric bill actually hasn't been that bad either, which I was very surprised about.
Yeah, these don't use a whole lot of gas, I don't think. Really, I mean,
as long as you throw enough wood in there.
Yeah. So, and then once they're, I mean, when they're not running or when food's wrapped and stuff, and you're not opening it, they hold temp really well.
Yeah.
I mean, I had the one off for 3 hours, and it was only down to like 150 from 225.
You're gonna see my cat here in a second. Hi, cat.
Hello, kitty.
Get off the fucking keyboard.
But yeah, let me pull this stupid number from last week. That makes me more sad because most of that money is gone 3 months ago. Yeah, this is normally the time where we're like, all right, we're good. This is our Black Friday month, everything from we're caught up from the winter, and we don't have to really worry about too much the rest of the year. We have the cushion. This year, it's all just survival every day.
It'll get better.
I know. I'm looking forward to it. But for now, it's a whole lot of stress. So yeah, I had not a whole lot of sleep. And then between call-ins and I think I was here all night. So I was here from 9 p.m. Here's my week. Tuesday, 9 p.m. Show up here. Cook wings through the night. Left here at about 3 o'clock. Went home, slept for an hour before family's awake. Get kids around to go to school.
Well, I was gonna say, why didn't you just sleep in your car? But you had to go home to help out. I get it now.
Yes. Yep. And then back here at 9 o'clock, right after I dropped the kids off, to get them help to get through Aetna stuff. Then to work at least until I think I was here till 2 on. I was here till they got back on Wednesday. So I was here till about 3:30 on Wednesday. Went home, slept for another hour and a half, took a shower, came back and closed the restaurant, and then stayed from that till 5 o'clock. I was back here. 6 o'clock. I got back here at 6 o'clock. And I was here from 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning again. Repeated the cycle from the day before. Went home, took a shower, took a nap for an hour, and then worked 9 to 2 on Thursday. And I left and I said, no one call me. I don't care if the whole building is burned down. Don't call me. But yeah, I had a decent night's sleep on Thursday night, and then I was the morning guy Saturday, Sunday, today. So, but 4 hours I can manage. I can function on 4 hours. The hour. The working 16 hours and having an hour nap is a little rougher.
That's when you get a little cranky.
Yeah. All right. So my week from Sunday, May 10th through Sunday, May 16th. So Sunday to Saturday, a true week. Counting all the catering we did with Aetna, even though they already paid, but whatever. A grand total of sales for the week. $42,327.72.
That's pretty good.
That's not a bad week.
That's pretty good.
For some reason, I feel poor.
Well, how many cases of wings? 14?
14. A whole lot of cases of pork. I mean, that was just between Wednesday and Thursday. That was 200 pounds of cooked pork.
Yeah.
And we didn't cook any of it ahead.
Did you order it from Gordon's, or did you just hope it was there?
Ordered it. I mean, half of it was boneless because they're still struggling. I was there over the weekend though, and they had 6 cases of bone-in, so maybe they finally figured out what they're doing. But
I don't know. He blamed it. My manager blamed it on like it's the quote unquote their pork program.
Square back.
So as people can see, this is Josh's kitchen. This was the most money that he spent on probably most anything.
Sorry, I heard air brakes off a semi.
Oh,
The space behind us, they do a lot of commercial storage in the rest of their warehouse, so they lease out space to like DTE and stuff for large equipment and stuff. And it was them, so they're fenced that there's not much space between them and us, so I could hear the air brakes in their parking lot. So I wasn't sure. It sounded like somebody was right outside.
so I just got an email back from my sauce company, or the sauce carriers. They said they're pending a lift gate appointment. I'm like, are you saying there's no lift gate available? Not currently available for today. We are typically a dock-to-dock carrier, so the lift gates are special equipment. For a week?
Yeah.
Can I go rent a Penske truck that has a lift gate?
Well, just tell them to come and you'll downstack it from off the truck. Tell them you'll have an extra person there, and you can just downstack it from the truck.
I will tomorrow if I get too low.
That's what I had to fucking do with both my pallets, and they had a tailgate, a lift gate.
Well, your first one was an issue.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have to do it with the first one.
Yeah, your first one. Oh boy.
Yeah, yeeted. Yeah, you're freezing up. Max headroom.
Not that bad compared to you. Say
No,
Max
you're,
Headroom?
yes, because you're freezing.
Oh, my screen just went white for a second, so I'm good. Okay, so we're gonna go into reviews. Just why not?
Traverse City catering.
Because there's really
All right.
so I got
I
a fantastic 2-star review.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Once
Are we gonna read it?
I would love to. For some
Okay.
reason, it's not letting me click. Okay. All right. Newest review. Got one from Cabby with a K 26. It's a long one.
Okay.
I'll start with the positives. The staff is super friendly and helpful. And the banana pudding was 10 out of 10.
Nice work.
Now for the critique. And I'm just reading it verbatim.
Yep.
The barbecue itself was mediocre. Tenderness was in the right spot, but there was very little seasoning coming through in the end product. I thought the wings were just awful, though. The rub was oddly flavored, and the skin was soggy and unpleasant to eat. The food in general wasn't inedible. It just wasn't particularly good. The sauces were okay. Their competition sauce isn't offensive, but it's nothing to write home about. The Carolina mustard was pretty good, at least. Sadly, I think the wall of trophies I stared at my entire meal detracted from the food. It set the expectations far higher than this food had right to claim. If this food is, quote unquote, award winning, my takeaway thought shouldn't be, quote unquote, meh. 2 out of 5 food, 5 out of 5 service, 3 out of 5 atmosphere.
Yeah, Mark and Rich do better. God.
Yeah, I totally wanted to send it to him and say, hey, time to reformulate, fellas. But then like a couple days ago, or a couple days afterwards, I had one 5 stars. Went there with a couple of friends, and we really liked it. Food was great, service as well, and the place nice. That was for Eli Lopez from Team Mexico, out of the SAE thing that was going on at the track.
Oh, cool.
We had a few teams pop in. I did a catering gig for
That's why you're so busy, you think?
I guess Saturday, because it was the end.
Okay.
Saturday was probably because it was the end. Sunday, we were just packed on Sunday, so I don't know. But we had Team Brazil. We had, I think, a Japanese team. I did a catering for the University of Alabama. So it was kind of fun.
Awesome, man.
But this year they didn't have any, or they had food trucks down at the track. We were in the running to go, but unfortunately we weren't picked. So, but I know a pizza truck, a grilled cheese truck, and a taco truck was down there, which I think definitely played a role in maybe our slower parts. But other than that, they have another event mid-June. I think I have access to the team list. So I think I'm going to search for some email addresses and send our catering menus out. Wednesday, we had a catering for 175, which I'm going to ask you about how I should have handled this. They wanted food dropped. That's it, dropped. No setup, no chafing racks, no nothing.
Yep.
I didn't drop it. I had a couple of my people do it. I was informed that they were upset that we didn't give them serving utensils.
Agreed.
But that wasn't anything that we talked about. They didn't need any of that. They just wanted food dropped. Like literally put a pan on a table.
We always have servingware. I would never not leave servingware.
Oh. Okay.
Unless they specifically said, don't bring servingware, it's always coming.
If they tell me I don't need anything other than sauce, buns, and food, I'm not going to bring
servingware is included with food. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, plates and cutlery and napkins, that's extra stuff in my book. We don't need any of that. But I need food, then yeah, I need servingware. So.
Okay.
But that's how we roll.
Duly noted.
Excellent.
I will make I'll make an effort to put those in all my catering orders and charge them accordingly.
Yeah, I mean, it's stuff's cheap enough. I mean, you got 2 pairs of plastic tongs and per protein. A couple spoons per side. I mean, you're in for $5.
Yeah. Fully aware. Yeah. I just didn't if they tell me they don't need any of the catering equipment or anything like that, I didn't drop it off. So. All right.
Yeah. Or at least always bring stuff with me. And if we don't need it, like most of the time, we'll still bring plates and cutlery just in case, So I can always bring it back, in my opinion. So, we do this stuff way more than the companies we cater for do it. Yeah. So for some, I mean, it's, oh my gosh, we didn't even think about that kind of thing. No problem. Sure. I have some right here. So, yeah, that's just that extra kind of service type of thing that you want to make sure that they are 100% taken care of, whether they say they need stuff or not,
Yeah.
Everybody lies. So, and we've been in that same situation where they said they needed nothing, so we brought nothing. And then we get there and they say, oh, do you guys have plates? No, you said you didn't want plates. So.
No, but
it's easier just to bring it now.
Run down the dollar store and get them for you.
And we've done that before. Like, yeah. So, yeah, it's way easier to just bring them back than have to apologize, and even if it's not your fault, and it's like, oh, sorry. But,
Yeah, no, I guess I understand that.
Under promise, over deliver. So,
yeah.
Is the way to go.
That's 100%. I definitely understand that for sure. All right. I'll make that change.
We didn't have any new reviews this week. I don't think.
No?
No. We had some Facebook comments. A lot of people that stopped in for the first time, and those were all positive. But yeah, our reviews have really slowed down, which I'm okay with, kind of, because from what I've heard is going on at nights, I could get pretty bad pretty quick. So.
I don't believe we talked about some of these though. Okay.
I don't
Like a
know what you
couple of
talked about last week. I don't remember. So, yeah.
We didn't hit any reviews because I was driving you.
We did. We did real quick. But
I like this one from Brooklyn Brothers. Isabel helped me, and she was so charismatic. Walked me through the menu and was just so kind and helpful.
Yep.
Elizabeth deserves a raise.
Elizabeth. Get it right.
Yeah.
Brett.
I got called Brett 6 times this week. So, or not Brett, Brad. I got called Brad from a lady who couldn't make up her mind, which is okay.
Ice machine's loud.
Well, it wants you. It needs to.
I
make
turned
some-
off the hood so I could sit back here while I was wrapping meats. Wasn't counting on the ice machine kicking in,
You have the smoker going. How come the hood's not on?
so you can hear me.
Oh. No, it's okay. We're not. How's it going, Josh?
Good.
Holy shit. That's much different.
Yeah, it's loud.
Oh, there you go now. I can hear
I
you
was
now.
talking with you before.
Oh, fuck off.
But yeah, it's when we turn that off on Sundays, it's eerily quiet in the restaurant. You just don't have that hum going. But it really picks up on the microphone.
So above your timers on your hood, what sticks out? Is there like a lip?
Right there?
Is there a lip?
There?
Yeah.
Yes, that's so hood.
Yeah.
That is actually where all the air comes in. So that's where our makeup air comes in.
Oh.
So right here, you can feel all the air going from there straight through.
Huh.
But everything's wrapped right now, so I'm not too concerned about the hood not rolling.
Oh.
Besides, we need to renew the ambiance inside the restaurant.
Maybe
Get
get
it
a
smell
little
more
bit more
food in
smoke, a little
Yeah.
more smoke flavor in the wood out there.
Yep. I did smell us a couple of days ago when I was coming back from somewhere.
Yeah.
It was nice. Wind must have been blowing the right way or something, but it doesn't happen very often that I can smell the place.
Are you still doing Facebook ads?
Haven't been a lot lately. We are probably going to start kicking those back in just to see if we can keep pushing, especially that evening business. Yeah, we're probably gonna hit Facebook ads pretty good. I'm gonna look into. I'm sure you've seen it through your Facebook and or TikTok. Owner.com.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna take a look at that. Maybe try their free trial.
Marcus Lemonis is a big.
What's that?
I think Marcus Lemonis is a big investment in it, or investor in it.
He's a CEO.
Yeah.
So
Oh, he's the CEO of it.
yeah. So co-founder and CEO.
Used to watch his one show that he'd go around and, be the Gordon Ramsay of that type of businesses, basically.
Yeah.
But then he got in a lot of trouble. Well, he got sued mainly, but
So that, and I might check out Loman too.
if I heard that one.
Loman does, it's pretty much an AI answering service.
Yeah, if I could
Yeah,
get
we'll take
AI to
orders
answer
for
my
you.
emails.
Yeah, so it'll take orders over the phone,
Oh,
which makes me nervous, just because of
you don't want to do that though.
well, you don't want to well, it's different for that. So right now, I don't want to do it because of PCI compliance. I don't want anybody being accused of writing down a credit card number, expiration date, and 3-digit code,
Yeah.
and having it left on a counter somewhere
Sure.
But for that, they would just enter it in on the phone call on their, on their touchpad. And then all that PCI compliance falls with Loman, not us. So the part that makes me nervous is stock levels and stuff. Like everything has to integrate with Square in order for that to work.
Yeah.
So, because we still occasionally have some issues with overselling. It doesn't happen very often. I think we've had it a couple of times in the last 3 weeks. And I think it's just a delay in communication. Like if Wi-Fi gets funky in here, like something doesn't hit the system right away, and then it gets sold again. So, but I'll take a couple times every couple of weeks. It's not great, and it's always on DoorDash orders and those instead of just Square Online orders. So they're always delivery. They're never pickups. So we have to, leave a note in the bag, and we're gonna substitute the best we can, and then leave them a gift card, to make up the difference. So, because you can't contact these people.
Who, the online people?
DoorDash and all those guys.
Oh.
So yeah, Square Online is easy. We can just send a message and figure it out. But yeah,
You don't get any contact information? Really?
Nope.
How's that been going?
Good. We did almost $3,000 last week. So
Just shows how society's lazy now.
yeah, but the biggest drawback for my staff is they don't see any of the tips. So
Yeah.
but our prices reflect the cost to have the service. So really, we're not out anything.
No.
Maybe 1 or 2%, maybe. So, and for
So
me,
speaking,
a 1% cost is well worth the sales that we're getting. The 1% of 3,000 is what, 30?
so speaking of staff and tips and all that sort of stuff, have you gone through your payroll and kind of figured out like the average your staff is making?
Uh-huh.
Is it astonishing?
No, not really. We're going to have one this week, I think. There's a couple of people that work the truck a lot for some of these bigger events. They're gonna make bank this week.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing is, like I had one of ours saying that, having, obviously we're small, right? We're small. We got 16 seats inside. You got 4 picnic tables outside. We're a hole in the wall is what we are. And I wanted to put somebody in on like a floater in from like a 12 to 6 on Saturday that can go around and just be helpful, fill sauces and make sure the outside's clean and stuff like that.
Right.
And the one person's like, well, I don't think it's worth our time to have a third person here. I'm like, first of all, I'm the one paying them, but it's because our tips. And I'm like, so I went in yesterday and I said, so how was today? Because it's Saturday. Sorry, Saturday. I had 2 food truck events. I had like 2 food truck caterings that I had to do. Really weird. One in the morning and then one late evening, like 7 to 9, which really sucked. But when I went in to check on them, they're like, yeah, I said, you guys have been slammed. You guys are doing great. Yeah, these people are not tipping worth a shit. I'm like, I get it. But some people, he's like, yeah, it seems like these people with big orders never tip. And I'm like, well, was it to go? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, most to go people don't believe they need to tip because you're not waiting on them.
What are you providing them?
Yeah. Other than you're putting their food together.
Be more hospitable.
And that's the thing. And all the reviews I always get about this people are like, staff is great, but our portions were generous. I'm like, of course they were. Of course they were generous. Of course. So, just of course. But we have now. This was the first week that we have officially gone to metal pans.
Excellent. Be prepared. So you put your butts and stuff in pans after you wrap, or no?
I don't wrap.
Oh, you cook everything in pans though, or no?
Yes,
It'll take longer.
I know it has.
Okay, not much, but it'll probably add a half hour to an hour.
I just bumped up the temp from like 230 to 240. It's not. It hasn't been. The only thing I've seen is we had an issue Saturday where before I left to go to the catering, my morning guy was going to chop up some brisket for the night thing, and he's like, Bert, this is pretty tight. I'm like, well, you were here this morning. What temp did you take it off at? Oh, like 190. I'm like, okay. I said, all right, chop the shit out of it. And I mean the shit out of it. Like I want it to look like taco meat by the time you're done. And then I'll put the other two back on the pit, and they were good after like an hour and a half. But we have to, so going into some of these things, it's like we have to figure out what like with metal pans, what that's going to do. We have found out that our sides actually hold better. Like mac and cheese is still creamy as when we made it in the morning. We are adding a little plastic wrap to the top and then foil that.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Yeah, we didn't realize that the first time. It was dry. By the time it got to like 2, it was drier than a bone.
Well, here's what our issue is with it. It's not dryness, but for whatever reason, it starts to eat through the foil.
Oh, well, yeah. So the foil, we only have that issue if the foil is touching the top or the bottom of a pan. And like with the pan above it, like the sheet pan, we have that problem where it will eat. It'll like, if it sits there, it'll just eat through the foil. Like it almost melts the foil.
So yeah, for us, it's if anything is touching what's in the pan. So any food that's touching, you'll see each little pocket. That's where every one of the pocket marks is where something's touching that foil. But it doesn't happen on disposable pans.
I know.
Never had that problem with disposable pans. So yeah, it's so strange how the science, baby.
So we do find out that it holds better. We're doing our beans a little bit different, which I like better. We did get some 4-inch versus 2 and 6-inch pans. 4-inch pans works pretty good on certain things.
Yep.
I tried to change the way we did mac because the first time we did it in the metal pans, it came out good to start, but the longer they held on the steam table, the worse it got. So I tried to make the noodles and then make the cheese sauce and then combine them in one pan, like a deep pan. That didn't work. It mushed the noodles up, even though they weren't like done 100%. It still mushed them up. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were doing basically saran wrap over, and everything's holding pretty good. Much better than it was.
Excellent.
Yeah. Of course, I still have the problem with people getting in the warmer and not like taking the pan out and just leaving the warmer door open. I almost thought about putting baby locks on it, but then I think they'd quit. I do need a second, call it a third warmer with catering. It's just crazy. Yeah, we've got every weekend. Every weekend has like, every Saturday's got 3 events. Every Sunday's got 3 events. 3. I'm getting close. I'm sorry. So yeah, just grin and bearing it next 3 months. Actually, July's pretty open, but we have 2 really big events in July. We have a 2-day hot air jubilee, and then we have a 4-day bluegrass festival.
Okay.
I'm scared about the bluegrass festival.
Why? Too busy?
Just a 4-day event, making sure that I have enough food. It's also an hour away.
Okay. Makes it a little bit harder just to restock from the restaurant.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell them, like, you need to give me a head. Like, if you got a line 40 deep, I need to know, like, ASAP, because then I'll make the plans to make sure everything's done. I was looking at some other barbecue restaurants. Travis Clark has one in Oklahoma called Clark Crew Barbecue. He changed his menu up to offer barbecue beef. So he's got brisket, but whatever barbecue beef is, I wonder if it's like shoulder clawed or something like that. Something that's maybe a cheaper cut or doesn't have a lot of something he can shred probably. But
Yeah.
on his menu, it's the same price as pork. Like there's no upcharge.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but how much is that though? When buying it? Because I haven't seen much of anything in any store right now that's something they're like, oh, I'll do that instead, for beef sandwiches or whatever, and then still do sliced brisket for platters.
I think it's more of like what the
Yield.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
So it's the same price per pound, but you're only gonna lose 40% versus 60%.
Probably.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
If Bubba was on, he'd be able to tell us because I think he was experimenting with it.
Let me. Okay. Oops. It's on the wrong screen. Hold up. Let me get to some comments.
Ooh.
Ain't no way that Texas style barbecue is mediocre. I'm going to write my senator. People are all critics. I did a catering delivery yesterday, and the lady said, "I hope this is good. Big risk I'm taking." Yeah. Also says, I just sell pans. It's an add-on for servingware, cutlery plates, etc. It's all laid out in our price sheet. Chafing kits as well.
As mine.
Yeah, and then Fran says it would be an option for a fact for your caterings.
For sure.
Yeah, Vernon says he doesn't even give them sauce and fixings. He makes them buy that.
I don't doubt it.
That's baller, man. Not even giving them sauce.
So, hold on. Going back to shoulder clod. According to AI, a boneless beef shoulder clod yields about 75 to 80% of its raw weight.
Oh.
So for every 10 pounds, it's 7.5 to 8 pounds. And right now, it looks like whole clod market prices anywhere from $4.50 to $6 a pound.
Okay.
Fuck, if you get 70%.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Pam says, good morning. Her and Denny are listening, heading to their getaway for another work day.
I thought she was the one that was yelling at people.
No, Pam doesn't yell at anybody. Pam is on summer leave.
She only yells when her black side comes out.
Not even going to dignify that with a response.
I hope she's laughing.
Don't listen to him, Pam.
I just hope she's laughing.
Shoot.
Beef shoulder clod at Restaurant Depot today is $5.57. Oh, hold on. Nope. What the hell is it?
$5.57?
Well, hold on. It said it was beef shoulder clod, but I don't think it. Damn, brisket. Brisket's $5.48 again. No, this says Black Angus beef chuck roll neck off. It's $5.53 a pound. Average 26 pounds. That's from Restaurant Depot. Like all these ones, like what is a peeled knuckle?
I did that once when I was trimming a brisket. I peeled a knuckle.
Yeah, I bet you did. Or beef heel meat.
Yum. Yeah, put that description on your menu. See how well that sells.
Scrumptious.
Can I get the beef heel?
Damn. Did
That
pork
kind of like a
jump?
moose knuckle.
Restaurant Depot's got pork for $1.98 a pound now. God, I hope pork didn't jump again.
We do have Memorial Day coming up. Wonder if we'll see any sale prices on pork butts and stuff at Meyer
No, they threw a brisket on
this
there.
week. So might be worth checking out. Even, I mean, this is typically the week that they would do it. So
Oh, Gordon's is up too.
brisket,
No, pork butt, $1.89.
case price.
Yeah.
Just for some moderate reference, last year May we did $73,901 for the month. We're at 77.8 right now.
It's pretty fair.
It's not bad.
It's pretty fair.
It should be more. So
Let's see. We were at last year, May.
the rest are, we've done 340 so far this year. Truck and catering and everything. Restaurant has done 260.
According to this, we are up over prior years through this time. We're up 15%.
Nice. My restaurant sales are up 38,000% over last year.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, my Sunday, we were up, or yesterday, we were up like 2,000% because we were closed last Sunday.
Nice.
I was up to see up. No matter what is the reason is, other than labor, you know. Because of course my labor cost is higher.
The restaurant is up 1% over last month right now.
Not including yourself, what is your labor cost this year or this month so far?
Hold on. Not including our senior management team. Say yes, because Chris
Yes.
doesn't punch the clock, so I don't have him on.
I was gonna say, is that you?
Salaried employees for this month.
Yes.
Is where we're at. Okay. Just the restaurant or both?
Well, restaurant's fine.
Combined,
You can do
we're at
both. No, you can do
19.8.
both because mine is both. Mine is both.
Combined, we're at 19.8.
Well, it's not bad.
It's a little skewed, but I mean, it's not really skewed. But when you have all the catering in there, so you had, the 20 grand for Aetna for last week. Let me take off. Let's just for the restaurant. We are at 37 this month.
Ouch.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yep.
So just for the restaurant, I'm at 15.
Nice. Yeah. So we're staffing for sales that aren't coming. So. On the bright side, we just hired a new daytime dishwasher. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. And my girls were asking me is, can you just hire a dishwasher? Because these metal pans suck.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a drying rack. Hello.
I was still for too long, apparently.
Oh, all right. I got to go shopping.
All right. Have fun spending thousands of dollars today.
I think I only got 3 caterings this week.
Buy all your buns now before all the open houses for the weekend. Start shopping.
Yeah, but I don't have a fridge to put them in.
Why do you need a fridge for buns?
So they don't just sit out. Holds them
What?
longer.
They're fine. Are they stored in the refrigerator at the grocery store?
I don't know. They're stored next to the
They don't need to be
refrigerated section.
refrigerated. Huh?
They're stored next to the refrigerated section.
No, they're not. Not at my Meijer.
I don't go to Meijer. I go to
They're not at GFS.
I go to the Sam's.
Well, there's your problem.
No,
They got to keep them refrigerated because they hold them for so long.
they're also
Your
20
bread
cents
does
a
not
bag
need to be
cheaper.
refrigerated. It's bad for the bread.
I don't refrigerate them.
Bad for your bread. Don't refrigerate it.
You're bad for my bread.
Whatever.
Speaking of that, how's your bread going? Your
Fantastic.
Chicago bread.
We love it. It's so pretty and shiny.
Sounds like a beautiful shiny bread plan.
Among things we had to find room for were, two stacks of buns and an empty stack of trays in a space where we don't have space. So we're getting there.
Sounds like you
I
got to
would love
steal some
to
of
keep
that
the
dining room.
empties outside, but I'm afraid someone would steal them.
The empty what? Bread trays?
Yeah.
Should hang them on a wall.
What wall?
I don't know. Sounded
That
good.
one's windows. That one's all dish area. That one's smokers. That's it. Them's the walls. All right, Skippy, go shopping. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day.
Woo!